to. Come all you want to. Money, I'm a
February 21st hangout. Okay, so 2 quick things this morning. Number 1 is next Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are having a free workout and what is coaching webinar. Okay, so everyone is welcome to join. It will be on Zoom. I will have a new link that you will share with people. So, and then I will record it on Zoom so that if you have people for that next month that are interested in coaching, they are welcome to then watch the video. I'm not going to record the workout. I'm only going to record the video. So the plan is that we're going to all do the Tabata free workout from 9 Week Control Freak. We can send it to the people. We'll start the workout 7:15, and then let people like recover a little bit and go kind of right into the webinar. Again, you are welcome to join your friend. You're welcome to bring people. It's kind of the first one trying it out, see what happens with it. I know Floss will be on speaking. I will be on speaking. Christina will be on speaking. So we'll have kind of that as the theme and see where it goes. My Zoom, I believe I can host up to 100 people. So we'll hopefully hit close to that and then see what happens for the next time. Okay, so I made 2 graphics that you are welcome to use. So the first one I made was I made a little video for my story that I will put some music on. So I just went on Canva and this is what I did. Right, free webinar. So I'll put that in my story kind of all week, inviting people to the webinar. And for those of you that are new-ish to the team, you don't have to ask permission to use photos. If you find photos of us in a group, in a before and afters, in a whatever it is,
they are like public.
They're public. They're for you to use. So you don't feel like, oh, I can't use this because I'm not in the picture. Right? That's not the point of it. The point is that we're creating content that everyone can use. So I have this one for my story. So just a little animated one from Canva. And then
Max, you're everywhere.
I know. Max is just finishing her workout, so she'll be on after.
Yes, she can.
And then I have this one that I made that I will post in my, that's just a picture that I'll post in my, I'll move it. Why won't you move? There we go. Social media. And invite people to it just with the link. So that's number 1. All right. So next Saturday, oh, I put 9 a.m. It's supposed to be 7 a.m. I need to change that. Good thing I showed you so that I can fix it because it's got the wrong time. I think the other one was right.
That's
the other one right. I didn't even know where it went.
The one that's
oh, yeah. Oh, I put 9 on both, so they're both wrong. So if you saved them, if I sent it to you, they're both wrong. So don't use those ones. I'll make new ones today with the 7 a.m. time. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is we, like Clarissa mentioned in one of the last calls, like we are pushing hard for Elite this year. And so with pushing hard for Elite comes diamond push groups. And most of you know that, you know, I work full time. I'm a teacher. I have 3 kids. I have, you know, kids in soccer that I need to get to soccer. I teach Zumba. Like I don't have extra time. It doesn't exist for me. But what I have committed to is this group. So we are starting on March 1st. And I only want people in the group that are going to actually commit to checking in every day, right? And if you miss a check-in on the night before, check in the morning and then check in again that night with the homework or assignment. So I'm not doing anything insane for trainings. There are not trainings 5 days a week where you are then given homework on those 5 days because I don't have time for that. So what we're going to do is this is going to be the focus. Mondays, it's going to be National Wake Up Call, top takeaways. And when I say top takeaways, it's stuff that you're actually going to go do. It's not just like, oh, this was my takeaway. Because if that's your takeaway, then that's just shelf help, right? It's something that you're actually going to do that you learned from the National Wake Up Call. Okay?
Implement.
Yeah. So that it can be one thing, it can be two things, it doesn't matter. Tuesday is going to be a tactical training. Wednesday, I'm going to give you a day to so Tuesday you'll watch the training and comment on it. Wednesday is actually implementing that training. So what are you going to do with that training? Thursday, a tactical training. Friday is going to be implementing that tactical training and updating your diamond roadmap. Okay, Saturday is our team workout and post overdue work. And then Sundays is the hangout and you're posting your plan for the week. So it's going to get us in the habit of planning out our week ahead of time, what that looks like social media wise, what that looks like call to action wise. So it's not a fancy training. There aren't going to be guest speakers from Team Fit and Funky or whatever on there. I will share some trainings that I have found to be super helpful. But I really want all coaches in the group that are willing to commit to that extra check-in. Okay, because that extra check-in is, it gives us that little kind of fire under our pants. And I've noticed it. So Brittany is running a Team Cup team, and they are checking in daily with the number of invites they send daily. So I'm super proud of them for stepping out of their comfort zone. And if someone forgets, then the next day they're like, oh, I forgot to check in yesterday. Right? So people are checking in daily with their invites. And I bet you it's got them into a better habit of actually inviting. So it's that I'm not looking for an invite per day. I'm looking for a check-in per day in this group. Okay, so if I'm going to do it, and if I'm going to commit to it with my limited amount of time, then those people in the group are going to do it too. Okay?
And even with her push group, I mean, her everyday, whatever, power hours, her social media looks amazing. Even her posts, she's just getting so inspired, right?
You're referencing Brittany.
To Brittany, yeah. I'm totally, Brittany, amazing.
So I will put the link to this group in, if you just look up Dig for Diamond, it'll show up. And what I wrote in the about me is life is full for us all. And the more I look at that statement, the more I know it's an excuse. I know I can invite more. I know I can dream more. I know I can show up more. And so I'm inviting you to join me for our Q1 push group. So this one would get you to your goal for Q1. Please be prepared to check in every day, even if it's the last thing you do. And if you show up for you, I will show up for you too. So I haven't done a group like this on my own before. So it's all new to me. But I do think it'll be something simple that everyone who participates in can.
It's doable.
It's doable, yeah, it's manageable. Where I've been in push groups where it's been literally trainings every single day, and then you're trying to catch up on the weekends, and it's overwhelming, right? It kind of takes the joy out of it. I think this will simplify it. We will have a theme for week 1, a theme for week 2, a theme for week 3, and a theme for week 4, okay?
Can I ask a question, Tamara?
Yeah.
How does this relate to the Level Up group?
Level Up is just Emerald and above.
Okay, so if we want to push for Diamond, should we be focusing on that group over the Level Up, just trying to manage time?
So this is only going to be 4 weeks. Level Up is not going away.
Okay, so we can, but wondering if we should be at both calls.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have calls in here. So Mondays, the only thing that you're going to do on a Monday is watch the National Wake Up Call and record your top takeaways. That's
right,
it.
And then go to the Level Up call at 4 if that's
I'm not going to add to your plate too much in terms of that. And when it comes to tactical trainings, there's only 2 a week. So there'll be one put in on Tuesday, one put in on Thursday, and then homework days, Wednesdays and Fridays. So it's just that extra little accountability piece for people that actually want to run. Okay. And want to push. I know that adding 5 trainings a week for me it's not feasible. It's not doable anymore. I'm really tempted on leaving Angie's not uproar group, the fit gym, the coach only fit gym group. I just can't keep up, right? So that's the reality of it, and it's not a priority, but this would be a priority for me. So I've got it set up in units. We'll see if that works. I don't know if it will, but it's the first one I've done, and I'm excited about it. I think it will be. It will help a lot of people with just simplified things. So, okay, so those are my two things this week. The next week, next Saturday, 7 a.m., the what workout and what is coaching webinar, and then the dig for diamond starting on Monday, March 1st. Now the floor is yours, ladies. How you doing?
A little dance with it.
Yeah.
On the call that Sarah did, she was talking about social media, and she talked about the like hashtags and stuff, and how she found that only using like 5 of them worked better for her rather than like using a whole bunch of them. What is your opinion on that?
I honestly think you have to play around with it on your social
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Yeah, because also I tried like the last few pictures, I only did like 5 hashtags to see if it like made a difference.
And did you notice anything on your insights?
Not necessarily. I didn't ever really look when I did a lot of hashtags. So maybe like the next post that I do, I'll do like a lot of hashtags and see. Because I hate doing hashtags. I feel like it takes too long to try and figure out what to put with my picture.
Yeah. I know Max was doing a training on hashtags, so she was gonna, once she felt a little more confident, share what she learned about them.
Yeah.
But Sarah has like, she actually is growing her social media organically. So listen to her tips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then she has a baby and
Yeah, but I don't think I listen to them, but if it doesn't work for you, then
no, of course, but like we can see that her social media is growing.
yeah.
Which Sarah are we talking about?
Batiste.
Oh, Sarah Batiste. Yeah, I don't know about the hashtags. Doesn't seem to be doing anything for me. Certainly not growing anything.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm too. I don't know. It's a tough one.
I definitely
Even
find that
though-
our social media likes it better as a comment, not in the actual post. So I do.
That's where I've been doing mine.
Yeah,
But it's
I do
not
know.
getting me any new followers.
Yeah.
Unless they're people that are just, looking for something from me. They're not, they're more fit and other fitness people.
Yeah.
So they might need to get out of the fitness hashtags, right?
I think so. It would be like what, I don't even know, because I don't search, and I know we talked about this before, I don't search hashtags. I don't go in my Instagram and actually search a hashtag to find something out. But when you listen to Sarah Batiste talks about it, she used to search hashtags. Like she used to actually go in and talk about or search like quick workouts or transformations, because that's what she needed and was looking for. So I always try and like put myself back in my, okay,
Old
so
days.
when before I found coaching and I was struggling with fitness, what would I have looked up, right? Like staying sane with kids and mama time, and like, I don't know what I would have looked up, but that's kind of, I think, what I would have searched. Quick, healthy meals, crock pot meals.
Starbucks.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have had, I don't think I would
I
have searched
know.
hashtags
I'm
on
just
Starbucks.
saying. I'm
because
just saying.
I just would go there.
Then buy coffee.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
I think one thing that's vital.
I can't hear you, Jazz.
Oh, okay.
I think just hold it closer to your mouth.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think one thing that's really important with growing an organic social media, as far as I've learned, is that you need to engage with your audience. Like you need to go to other people's pages. You need to talk to them. There's too much going on with social media right now to just get followers so easily. You need to be actually putting your heart into it and communicating with people. Like if you see somebody, it might grow a lot slower. It's not going to be a fast process, but you don't want a fast and easy business. You want a strong business, which means putting the extra work into the people that you're chatting with and stuff like that. I find that is more than what hashtags you use and stuff. Like, you need to be engaging other people's and investing in them, because then that makes them come back to you, I think. Yeah.
So what I have done right now is happened to be about a month ago, I happened to be like just going through stories, and Estelle popped up as a sponsored post in my story. And so I screenshot it and I messaged her and I was like, okay, you gotta fill me in on this. And in the Boss Babes Mastermind group, if you search Josh Coates training, he actually did a training on running ads on Instagram. And he talked about how, like, because Clarissa and I used to run ads on Instagram. That's what we did for, like, you know, that's how we met Jasmine. That's how we met Ashley. That's how we met Michelle. That's how we met, like, and Brittany, we ran ads on Instagram and it worked. And then all of a sudden the rules changed around how you could run ads on Instagram. So when we originally would run ads on Instagram, we would target women between a certain age that liked these certain things, that didn't like these certain things. And it was awesome because we would get like tons of followers and people applying to be a coach. But then Instagram, well, Facebook changed their advertising policies because that was discrimination. And so when you create an ad for coaching now, you can't target anyone. You can only target the country that you live in. I believe, can't even choose age. If you were to do an ad for coaching, you can't, it's 18 to 65 men and women in the country that you target the ad in. Because it's called a special ad category. You cannot talk about income, you cannot talk about, so lately I've been getting a ton of, in stories, I will see sponsored posts. So obviously they're working for some people. So I tried a special ad, which is still under review last weekend. So it's been under review for a week, which is awesome. So I'm actually gonna make a new one today to give it a try. But I have one running right now that's just a traffic ad, no, engagement ad. And it's just a picture of Clarissa and I, and it's got like you guys may have seen it in your feed or something. Like, it's an old picture of us. Like, my hair was like here. It was when we were kind of first together. We were at Lake Louise, and it's a really nice picture. And so what I've been doing, I set it for $5 a day, maxed out at $30 a month, right, for this ad. And it's been getting a ton of likes on the ad. And what I actually do is go and follow those people that are liking that post. So I've spent $30 on it so far, which is nothing really when I can think about how much we used to spend on advertising. But we are actually getting followers from it, not that they are following us right away. They're liking the post. And then I have to go to the post and the people that like the post and then go through those people and follow them. So when I'm going through those people, I like click on the person. If their page is open, I like on a bunch of their pictures and maybe give one comment and then follow. If it's a private page, I just hit request if I like the picture of the person. So so far that does seem to be getting us some new followers, which we haven't had in a while, right? So I wouldn't say that's organic, but I do think it's actually people that, you know, when you double tap on someone's picture, you actually like the picture, right? So you're drawn to it for some reason, and that may be something that you want to do. Michelle, I don't know if you want to comment, because I saw Michelle's Goalie, woo, sponsored post in paid partnership with Goalie, which I loved because I've been asked to do those a million times, and then I'm like, oh,
I just don't have time.
I don't know if I want to do this.
Tamara.
Yeah.
I know, like, I work as a virtual assistant, and I know that I have 3 of my clients that are doing that sort of same thing. They just do a bright like a nice picture of themselves, very bright. And then I think 2 of them just have a, like, one has an Audrey Hepburn quote, and she's just her and her 2 daughters. And she has over 9,000 likes on it. And I have been going through liking, and just sending like a brief, I hope my page brings you some sort of light in these times. I can't remember exactly, whatever, but she's getting people off that. I've been working off of those, that one 9,000 like post for 4 months now.
Wow.
So I think that, and it's Josh Coach. She's in like the top training thing for that he does. I don't know what they call it, not the mastermind, but the one above that. And that is one thing that he is doing. It's working. They get a lot of leads off of it.
Yeah. So
and they just kind of around and see which one works.
Exactly.
So that is something.
He does walk you through. So he does have his own training that you can pay for to go in and be part of it. I haven't paid for his training, but he walks you through in the Boss Babes Mastermind. If you actually go into that group, which is free, we can all be in it, and search Josh Coates training. So it's Josh, and then his last name is Coates. He walks you through how to create an ad and how simple it is. And he talks about how in the 2 or 3 years ago, it was working and then all of a sudden ads stopped working, but they're working again and in different ways. So it's really simple, like really, really simple to create the ads. So much easier than it used to be. So thanks for sharing, Crystal. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'm going to play around with different photos and different fonts. I think we're almost at 1,000 likes on it so far, and it's only been up for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
But having a face is like a good idea.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted. Crystal, you're muted.
She ran that one that has 9,000 likes. It's been running since June for a very small amount. Like she's paying, I don't know how exactly, I'd have to ask her. I don't know how exactly she has it for such a minimum amount though, but it's every day I'm getting notifications about it.
Yeah, I think
it's a good way. You just have to play with it.
Yeah, once it gets some traction too, if you're gonna do one like that, set it for like $1 or $2 a day. It doesn't have to be, I keep it as ongoing because if you keep them as ongoing, you can just pause them and turn them off. You can put a spending cap on them so that if you don't want to go over a certain amount, then you won't. And then I always was taught in the beginning to if you're going to do something like that, put it up to $5 a day or $10 a day in the beginning to see if it's even going to get some traction, and then reduce it. Because you can always change the spending amount. So if it's not one that's getting any engagement, turn it off. And if it is, then reduce it and just let it run and see what happens with, if you spend $1 a day, you're spending $30 a month on advertising. That's not much. And advertising is 100% write-off. So just a couple of things to think about if you are finding people is not that easy. The one thing that he does walk you through in there that I found super helpful is you actually get to create a lookalike audience based on who is engaging with your page now. And that is what you would want to target, is a lookalike audience, not your current Instagram audience. You can pick your Instagram page and then he will teach you how to create the lookalike audience based on your Instagram audience currently over the last 365 days. So it was super helpful because you're not then targeting people that are already there. You don't want to be targeting people that are already there. So just some things to think about. I'm also running one for our fuel and fasting community. So it's just linked to a free Google form just to see if I'll get any traction on that one. So far, I think I've got 6 or 7 forms filled out, which is good. Right, new people, new eyes, get them into the group. So, yeah.
That's a question, Tamara. Are we talking Facebook or Instagram?
So you actually
Instagram.
You create the ad on Facebook. So
you
have to do it. So literally, if you're on your home page for Facebook and it says your name at the top, it'll say Maxine, and then there's a plus button. You click on the plus button and it brings this drop down menu and it says create, and then you go to add. And it takes you there, but he walks you through how to do it step by step. So it's not anything I'm going to do in here because most of us are in that group anyway. And it's honestly, I think it was around 20 minutes in the call that he started doing it, and it's a 40-minute call. It's not like it was huge. So super helpful if that's something that you're interested in trying out. Look at Lovely. Lovely's on the call. with the big eyes saying hi. All right. I just took half an hour of your time, so anyone else? Margot, we haven't heard from you, which is
I know
unacceptable.
you're so quiet. Do you have a sore throat?
I'm listening to you guys. Why would I talk and interrupt you?
I'm just teasing. Come on, we just like to bring in the fun.
Are you going to
Actually,
introduce Elly officially?
Yeah, well, she's black with a white body on her, so she's right there, everybody. That's
We can
Elly.
see. We can see.
She looks just like
Hi,
Mary
Elly.
Jo and Cindy.
Yeah, we've got
She's
triplets on the call.
undercover. She's an undercover agent in Chicago, so we can't let her
Yeah.
her status be known. She
Oh,
might have left. I don't know. She's got the thing.
No, she was
Elly,
walking.
everybody. Oh, there
When
she
she
is.
first came on, she was walking.
Oh,
There we
saw
go.
her,
I
yeah.
saw her.
There
That's
she is.
Hi
That's
everyone.
Elly.
Sorry,
Hi.
Hi.
a winter walk. So
So you're in Chicago?
yeah.
That's where my brother lives.
Oh really?
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Well, in the burbs.
It's
of
cold here,
Chicago.
but it's nicer today, so we're just walking. I'm in a
Nice.
That's
meeting, so
nice.
because my girls are a little noisy in the background.
Oh,
Okay.
It's nice to meet everybody.
You as well.
Yeah, Elly, sure. Mute yourself because there's kids in the background. We all have had kids in the background.
Yes.
Don't ever worry about
Yeah,
that.
don't apologize for that.
That's part of being a human being
Yeah.
and running a business that's to do with fitness in the house. So yeah, I don't have the little kids. Well, I have big kids who make a big noise, but I also have a dog that makes a big noise. So there you go. No, Elly, for anybody who's on here that Tamara was just saying about the dig for diamond or whatever, it is important in my opinion to try to either get to emerald and then of course to diamond, for the sheer fact that we get free customers from Beachbody, like, and Elly is one of those. So to me, so it is not necessarily like, I know we're all pushing for diamond, but it can potentially make your job a little easier when you get there. So push a little harder and try a little harder and talk to a few more people and get yourself to that point. I got that image I always show people on the screen, because it can make the job easier when people are given to you, especially when the announcement has come out about them going public. I don't know what that's going to look like, but you know, possibly if there's more money funneled into Beachbody itself, it'll be more advertising. So, and what happens is when those ads are out there, all the people that respond and say, yes, they want the 3-month free trial or the 2-week, or they want this or they want that, they are randomly scattered amongst all of us. And so now you're preaching to the choir. When you reach out to those people, they're already doing it. So you've gone over that hurdle of asking them to do it because they're already there doing it. And they either will reach out to you or we reach out to them, but it's a little easier than, you know, always trying to ask new people and ask new people and ask new people. So getting to emerald and getting to diamond is going to potentially make your job easier. So I get what you're saying, Tamara. That's it's an important step because it just will help everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, Margot. I was gonna ask how you guys connected because she's in Chicago. That's amazing.
Yeah, she reached out to me. It was one of those ones where, you know, I was at work and Elly reached out and said, hi, you're my coach and I need some help with blah, 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 blah. And I went,
hallelujah!
I love that
She's
so
such a
much.
cutie.
Yeah.
And then we got on the phone and she was excited about getting started and I was super excited about helping her get started. So it just and then, you know, she explained what she does and that she has 2 kids and blah blah blah, and then she did become a discount coach because she liked the Shakeology, and so at the beginning I explained to her that if she does like the product, let's switch you over to discount coach because it's cheaper, blah 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 blah, which is what she did. But she was not ready to look at the look at actually building it, and that's fine. I did not push. And then when she heard the announcement, or I think I sent her information about the announcement or whatever, I can't remember. And then she had a couple of friends where she works, or mutual friends who are coaches. And she was thinking, hang on a second. If they're doing it, like it sort of then became a little bit more real, until you really know somebody else that might be doing this, it might seem a little bit foreign. So anyways, that's when she reached out again. She said, what do I have to do to try and build it as a business or a side gig or whatever? So now we're doing this together.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Welcome,
What a
Elly.
beautiful story.
Yes.
I love it. And we are supposed to go to St. Louis this year. I don't think it's happening, but that would be so close for you to come and join us.
Yeah, that would be a car ride for me. So probably about 5 or 6 hours. But yeah, that would be cool if we could see that. But yeah, Margot's been great. I'm very grateful for her. So I'm excited to kind of get started on this, and I've been learning a lot already. So it's been good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you're lucky. Margot is amazing. We love her.
Well, then there you go. Well, on that note, I think I'll let you all go, because now I look like a shining pillar.
There you go, right? While we have a few faces here on the call, let's take a picture. Look at all that. Oh, Cindy, yay! We got everybody. Yay. Awesome.
Oh, look,
Lovely was smiling. That's the best. It's like Mama's team is awesome.
Happy baby.
Yeah. Okay, who's next? Questions, things that are going on. Michelle, do you mind sharing how you did the goalie sponsored?
No pressure.
So the photo was taken in my kitchen.
But did they approach you, or did you apply?
I applied.
Nice.
And I was interested. And then also my oldest daughter was helping me, write description about goalie. And also my picture was actually switched, because when I looked at the photo, I was like, wait, it's spelled goalie backwards. Like, Mom, you can fix that. That's easy. I'm like, oh, okay.
I know, that's what we need our kids for, right? To fix things like that.
But Mom, that's easy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had this phone for like 5 years. I never knew you could do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you find that you got any new followers from it?
Yeah. My former coworkers from NBC, they're following. So I used to work in production for NBC here, our local TV station, for about 18 years. And they came across my site. They're like, wow, Miss Influencer you. I'm like,
That's awesome. For those that don't know what goalie is the apple cider vinegar gummies that you can buy. So you can, I know you can get them in health food stores, but they started just online. And so Michelle just went and applied to like be in a paid partnership. So I'm seeing that more and more on like even people that we follow on Instagram. I'll see like their name, but it's like paid partnership with underneath and not a location. So if you ever have the chance to do something like that, it would probably bring some more eyes to your page as well. And it's a beautiful picture of you. I was like,
can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Would you be, Tamara, would you be able to go back to the Estille ad and the ad that you and Clarissa did that has been generating some traffic? Just can you put that in our WhatsApp chat, or just show us what you did?
I'm not going to show what I did, because Josh Coates' training shows what to do. I watched the training and I just like paused it and took notes, and then I did it at the same time. Like I set one up. So what do you mean by?
Just what it looks like? What I don't need to see what you did, I guess, but just, did you see? Sorry, I'm confused. Did you say you put an ad on Instagram?
Yes. I have 2 going right now.
Just what that looks like.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Like the actual picture, or what I wrote, or both?
Yeah, I guess. just so that, yeah, I guess just like Crystal has the odd, she was talking about the woman who posted the thing with the Audrey Hepburn quote. We can actually just go and follow it or find it, I guess, but it's okay, don't worry about it.
No,
We can
so
find it.
all it is well, I think people are actually, so I was being silly yesterday and posted that we're getting married on February 30th, 2021. And like people are actually commenting
That they're
so
coming,
wonderful,
that they are
congratulations. I'm
coming.
like, there is no February 30th, 2021.
You people.
You know, I'm just being sarcastic, right? Like, it's too funny. Okay, so one I have going is this one, where it's just us holding Maggie that says free fuel and fasting community. I wanted the text on it because without the text on it, people don't really know what it is. And then underneath, it just says free fuel and fasting. And then when you click learn more, it just takes you to a Google form that I made about it. So that's all that one is. And this one was when you go to set up an ad, you have different options in terms of like what kind of ad you're going to set up. If you're doing one for coaching, it has to go under special ad category because you're actually offering some sort of employment opportunity. For something like this, for this one, it was traffic that I did because I wanted them to go to an actual website, but it gives you the option when you're going through there, like it tells you what traffic is, what engagement is. So that's one of them that I have going. And the other one is, and I don't even know if I'm going to keep this one going. Oh, it's about personal development. It's a picture of us. That's it. That says learn more underneath. And then it says, we really do love each other. We just had to learn to love ourselves first. If there's one piece of advice we can give anyone in or looking for a relationship, it is this: until we learn to love ourselves, we truly cannot love someone else. And then I talk about some personal development and need a good book or podcast. And we have recommendations. That's it. Like, it wasn't anything major, but that's the kind of one that Crystal was talking about, where you could literally just put quotes underneath, like a good quote, where you have like a nice picture of you with a good quote. And this one is just engagement. So now all I do is I go to the people who have liked it, right? Because it says liked by so-and-so and so-and-so. And I just scroll through those, like those people there, and see if they're actual people that I would follow. And so I go to their page, and if it's a request, if I like the picture of the person and it's private, I will request it. If it's a public page, I'll like some of their posts, make a comment on one, and follow them. So is that what you meant, Margot? Yeah. Okay. But I think what Crystal was saying is just like, you could do a nice picture like that and just have a quote underneath it if you're just doing an engagement ad, right? Because you're not driving people anywhere. So all engagement is like for people to like on your stuff, right? To share it, to comment on it, to I might actually try one that's a quote, because when I look at the insights, people love our quotes. They save them, they share them, right? So I might actually do one that's just one of those colorful quote boxes that we do. Obviously not the one about us getting married, because that's just causing issues.
Yeah, people need to go to school.
Like, really? Someone actually wrote, oh, so you're getting married on March 2nd because there is no February 30th? I was like, no, you guys, it's Saturday. Like, we're just fucking with you, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that would be engagement. Traffic is to drive them to an actual form, like a website or Google form or something. Engagement is just to create likes on the post so that you can then find people to follow. But it will say that when you're going through the steps, it will actually say what they are, what each one is. So, was that good? Did that help? Yeah? You feel like professional now? You can go and do it? Just honestly watch Josh Coates' training in Boss Babes Mastermind. If I find the link, I'll share it in the email. so that you can access it easier. But if you're in that Boss Babes Mastermind group, just search Josh Coates and it should hopefully come up. It was a really good one. And I think it was from like July. Like I think it was from a while ago that he did it. So any other questions? It's very quiet.
Is it today the last day of February for hangouts?
Nope. We had 2 Monday for the 1st. February was Monday the 1st and March is Monday the 1st. So.
Just a quick question. What do you think about having the link to the coach office website, like to our websites, whether on Instagram or in a, I guess in a post or something? What do you think about having that there?
I wouldn't. So what I just did is, you know how like most of us used Linktree on our Instagram? That used to be like what you would use as your
Landing page.
So on the bottom of your profile, it would say like a website there. So I just did a Milkshake one. And if you look up Milkshake app, it was so easy to make. And I did, so when you go to ours, it's like, I know you can't really see it very well, but it's us. And then kind of talks about who we are. And then on the next page, I have links to help you. So on this page, I have, if they want interest in being a coach, if they want just a let's chat form, if they want interest in my fit club, those all go to Google Forms. Free fuel and fasting community. And then I also have a 14-day free trial workout there. Okay, on that one. On the next page, what I did was I did our favorites. So I actually have like a link to Energize. I have a link to the sampler for Shakeology. I have a link to Power Greens, a link to Focused Energy, a link to the 3-day refresh, and a link to Hydrate, all on the next page. And I generated those links by going to the coach link generator thing. So it's got my Coach AD number in it. And then on the last page, I put some recipes, like our favorite recipes. So protein balls, cabbage lomi, brunch, protein pancakes, and I'll keep adding to it. But that's, and then it gives you a link where you can actually use that as your link in your bio. So I think something like that, even though I've got Beachbody products in there, it's more about me and who I am. Whereas I find the one from Beachbody is really limited.
And remember Tori Toshino's call when she did it for the Empower Squad?
Yeah.
She actually said to have people fill out the form because she said they get lost or they're going to lose track of them. And she, over the years, has collected a lot of people, right? Because she has emails. And then if they just go there and there is no way of tracking them, you just lose them, basically.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it didn't take me long to set that up.
It looks
I want to say like 45 minutes. So
It looks really good tomorrow.
thanks.
I know, it
Yeah,
looks good.
Yeah.
And I
Milkshake,
think
really good.
milkshake.
And I think the more like recipes and stuff, because that's what I would
Yeah.
really like Clarissa to, because she cooks all the time, right? So I'd really like her to share some more in there. And it's easy to, half of them, like the recipes, I just linked them to our Instagram. So it goes to the actual Instagram post that has the recipe on it. So it's not like it's going to a PDF or anything like that. So it's easy to do. And really professional, and they get to know who you are that way. So definitely a fan of the Milkshake one. Linktree was pretty limited. I know you could pay for a better one, but
I like having the pictures and all the stuff in it, the little story, and
yeah,
well done.
really good. Thank you. Yeah, have some fun and set one up.
Did you
Just
build that
get your
or your computer?
on my phone.
It's an app.
You did it on the phone?
Yeah, it's an app. It's an actual app that you'll end up downloading. That
Downloaded it, so I was just wondering what's better.
yeah. The only thing I did, so it honestly, it's called Milkshake. Like that's what it looks like.
Okay.
The only thing that I did is, and I have had this for a while, is I went through the coach link generator And all of the things that I use on a regular basis. So I use focused energy every day. I use power greens every day.
I like it now.
I use Shakeology every day. I use pre-workout every day. Like those are my 4 that I have them religiously. So I generated my links to those things so that it's there. But I've also have them in a note on my phone. So if I have one of my daughter's good friend's mom wanted to try Energize. So I sent her the link and she was able to just order what she wanted instead of me doing a share card for Energize. So
we should add the 3-day refresh.
It's on,
I love
know,
it.
It's on there now.
I'm doing again next Thursday. I love it.
I'm about to do the 3-day refresh. And I accidentally got like, I remember when I was trying to sign up Alex under my thing. I was just gonna send mine back, but we're both gonna do it together. So we'll see how it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's way more fun to do. With
Take
people.
lots of pictures.
Yeah, I'm going to for sure.
Yeah.
Any other questions? So everyone's going to invite to the What Workout and What is Coaching webinar next Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's so like people like Olena can be on and it's not midnight for her.
Or in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night.
And because Floss is going to be on. I know in the UK that's like 3 p.m. for the UK. So it's not too bad.
It's 6 p.m. for me, so that's a perfect time. My gosh.
Yeah. So it's a good time. I don't love the time, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. So
I'll have some thoughts to be like.
Yeah. You have to take extra shots.
Yeah. And I am gonna record it on Zoom, not on YouTube, because when I record it on Zoom and you guys share the link, people will actually be able to see the chat that happens on the side, which is really helpful. So if you can't make it, Ashley, if you have people that want to come, like feel free to send them too, right? So they're more than welcome to
be there.
Community. Yeah. So if you cannot be there at that time, don't worry about don't be like, oh, I can't be there, so I can't invite people. Like, it doesn't matter.
Go meet my ladies. Say, go meet my ladies.
And then I'll get you the recorded link as soon as possible. So. Any other questions?
I can't find that ad training anywhere.
No? Okay, I'll see if I can find it. I think I might have saved it as a saved link.
Okay. Yeah, I might actually have it too. I'll keep looking if you can't find it.
Let me see. Because I tend to, when I come across like Amoyless pancakes, I saved and I did try, and they are so good.
And they're so chocolatey.
Did you guys try Amoyless pancakes? Highly recommend Amoyless pancakes. So I have that in my saved folder.
I saved so much stuff in my saved and then I don't look at it.
I did 4 times your recruiting. I saved it. Look at that. It's right there. I'll send it to you all. I saved it. So, and it was about 20 minutes in that he started the actual ads. I'll send that in the weekly email today. Oh, the other thing I'm going to send today is I have all of the March stuff. Look at this. I am on the ball. You guys are lucky this month because I'm actually on the ball.
She put her
always on the ball.
Glasses.
No, I am not always on the ball.
It's the glasses.
You're in my mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so look at all this stuff that I have for March. Can you see my March folder? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so look at all these.
Oh, I can because I'm here.
Look.
Make
over your mindset.
That's good.
So we've got, are you seeing the picture? Yes?
No.
No?
Share screen.
Okay, stop share. For some reason, it doesn't like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's got like the just plain images that you can use for cover photos and things like that. And
That looks
then
beautiful. It's tie-dye.
We've got some other images. So I have all the merch stuff. And then there are some, oops, one more thing. Let me see if I do this right. So there are stock photos, but then I also have,
For the stories.
let me see if this will work. Quick time player. Hold shift. Share 7. So I have these for you all.
Wow, looks beautiful.
For stories. You seeing it? Yeah? So I'll get that.
I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, this makeover mindset, I'm not sure, is it something that we're all doing our own?
This is going to
this
be my cover photo for my bod group, right? So when I go to change my bod group one, it'll be the one, the Health and Fit Club, Christina will have the same one. But
so
then,
can Mary Jo and I do the same one on ours?
Absolutely.
Everyone can.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, so this is to bring people into our bod. Okay, I know. This isn't a Facebook. This is our bod group. This is how to bring people into, get new customers into our bod group. It's not a Facebook free group or anything. It's a bod part of.
No, this is an actual for clients.
Clients. Okay, gotcha. So this is just what you're doing on your stories to bring people into. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, Maxine, that's the same thing that I shared in the WhatsApp thing as yesterday.
That's
except for I think
confused.
we use the darker banner.
Right.
Black one.
Okay.
And we're going to keep our little 21-day fit club going on Facebook, as well as the bod group that we created, just because I have invited all of the bod group people, all of the Facebook people into the bod group, and maybe out of the 70 people, 3 have entered. So it takes a while for people to get used to looking at their emails and fill out to get into the bod group, as opposed to just popping onto Facebook and finding us there. So it's just a learning. I'm doing a live actually in the group at 11 today, just to kind of explain it a bit more and try and get them migrated over. But I think that we might keep that 21-day fit club going on Facebook for a while anyways, even if it's just a holding place for people until they understand how to get over to the fit club. So that's what we're using that imagery for.
Cool.
Yeah, Margot, the 20-day on Facebook is really good because it's a good portal for people that are just doing the free trials or the samples, because then there's still an area for them that they're included in. Because if you don't have, although do people, if you guys are doing a 14-day free trial, are you adding people into like your bod groups? No. Yes, maybe.
Honestly, as soon as they show up as a customer, if they want in, I let them in. I don't care if they have paid or not. I feel like the more people are in something, they're going to like, and the best example I can give you is one of my clients that is full on doTERRA, but also used USANA products. So she was 100% not willing to try Shakeology because she used USANA products, is now switching to Shakeology because of the bod group. Like, it's just one of those things.
You share like one of the ingredients
at
a time.
I usually talk about what's in my Shake Wednesday, right? So it's just one of those ways, like Crystal just wrote, creates FOMO. So I would say get them in, and even if they're sharing like running or cycling or whatever it is that they're doing for fitness, they're going to start asking questions on. So I don't go through my free customer list and be like, oh, invite. I don't do that because that would be a giant waste of my time. But if someone starts talking to me that is a free customer, whether they signed up for a 14-day trial or the 3 months, whatever it is, and they want in, I let them in. Yeah. I feel like the more the merrier.
So you're talking like the ones that Beachbody assigns to us, those free customers.
Yeah. Yeah, they would have to engage with me and reply
Right.
to one of the messages I sent them.
Right, I
And
gotcha.
if they don't, then they're not going to get in. But if they do, then, and honestly, I have had more success in the past, I would say 6 months with free customers than I have in the previous 6 years.
And
And
I think it's because of COVID too.
and I think it's because I'm emailing from my coach office.
Okay.
So one of the things, like I've had, two of my points this month was a free customer from 2 months ago that signed up all on her own, getting an MBF challenge pack. Like I didn't even.
A deluxe.
Yeah, I didn't even create the card. I just went into my coach office and there was this,
I told her.
I'd already seen it.
Who is this chica?
Yeah.
She's like, it's a free customer.
I have a guy that I'm working with and he's like fully into it. And I think he's going to switch to Shakeology. But I also had a lady who canceled her 14-day trial because she couldn't get on to do the workout and she was super thankful that I reached out. Her feedback was Beachbody should have something on the website that lets people know that you can't use Safari, because she was trying to access it through Safari. And it's funny because on my phone, I get that unsupported browser message, but on my laptop, I don't. And she said, I was so disenchanted with the whole process because I couldn't even log on. And I just kept getting a message to buy the program when I wanted to try it first, that I canceled the 14-day, like the renewal of it after. And then she started talking to me and she's like, and then following us on social media. And she's like, I see you're real people and you're not just trying to sell me and you would actually want to help. And she said, I'm not in the place right now mentally, but I will be in touch in a couple months. So I'll follow up with her in like 3 or 4 weeks, those sorts of things. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to get them into your groups if you can. Sorry, I just rambled. And I love that MJ wrote chocolatey like him.
I said that first.
Oh,
MJ, copyrights here.
He is lovely. I can't wait for his program. Would it be worth it to say something which I would like to try? Yeah, in some of your posts, I always do that. So Ashley just asked, when it comes to Milkshake, which I've been wanting to do, would it be worth it to say something like, check out the link in my bio if you would like to try it type thing? Yeah, if you're talking about, so for example, if I'm doing my shots, I'm going to say, if you want to try it, the link's in my bio, right? So I can do that. Oh, MJ said, she's giving you credit.
Thank you, MJ.
I missed that whole conversation. So yeah, absolutely, Ashley, definitely. Not in every single post, but from time to time to direct people there.
And by the way, I tried, I think it was last week, the shot without water. Even my ears were tingling. I was like, ooh, let's do it. And it was so fast. My ears. That one I can do cardio with Jericho for sure. Now I know how to do it.
That's right. Shots, everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Well, ladies, thank you for a great hangout. That was awesome. And we'll let you all go because it's been an hour.
I'm going to go make my shake. And
have a great day. If you have any questions, I'm looking forward to next Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for our workout and what is coaching webinar. I will set it up so you can have the Zoom links to invite people to. I will fix the pictures. And then March 1st, we are starting our Dig for Diamond.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. All right. And on that note, I think that was Tone Loke.
Besitos, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.